Hello everyone who's just cheering on Wark-Wark like you've never cheered on anything before. I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths. Bulwark versus the world. First off, excuse my stuffy nose. I have a bad case of the hay fever at the moment. Walked through a field filled with pollen the other day and it hasn't worn off. My bad. And secondly, I'm glad that people are enjoying this series as much as I have. There were a few people who were disappointed that Wark-Wark immediately became an airship rather than staying as a ship. And to those people, I was like, apologies, but yeah, where we're going is not a place where ships are going to be happy. This episode will hopefully showcase that because we're taking on the Onyx watch today. So we have successfully beaten, basically, material cost-wise, like all Deepwater Guard Godly Craft. For the Onyx Watch, I was thinking we might do some hard designs as well. Firstly, because there's a lot less of them. So if we look at just the hard designs of the just hard and godly of the Onyx Watch, there's not that many. And what the hell? That includes Claymores. But anyway, in particular, the Onyx Watch has a whole bunch of airships, which are specifically designed to counter ships, and just the easiest way to not get annihilated by them is to not be a ship. It's by far the easiest way to make something evasive, it's by far the easiest way to make something faster, so apologies for the people who wanted to see more ship action. That wasn't going to happen, but Wark-Wark might turn back into a ship at some point. It depends on how well things go. And speaking of things going well, she does have problems. I really should tweak the main up thrusters to also control roll. I should really do little bits and pieces here and there, little bits of optimization. And but we might not be in front-sided territory just yet. So we are going to pull Wark-Wark out of play. Also, I'm almost a little bit disappointed in myself for relying on not one but two nuke spawners. Two reasons. Firstly, that burns through materials like crazy. Secondly, the nukes are not optimized. They're actually way more expensive than they should be because they have 4 nuclear warheads on them, and that's probably excessive. And also, it feels like everything else on the Bulwark just isn't doing that much in comparison. Like, maybe the nukes are a bit of a crutch, but we'll see. I don't want to get rid of them because it's just too much fun to nuke things. So to start off with, we've got the Claymore, and there's going to be a whole bunch of them by the looks of it. So 630,000 materials. So it was roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Will probably do the trick. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is 85,000 times 7? I'm literally pulling up my calculator. Embarrassing, I can't do this on the top of my head. 85,000 times 7 is not quite there yet. We need one more. So, 8 Claymores. All at once. This is definitely not going to be laggy at all. And Wark-Wark is definitely not going to fly directly over the top of them and get herself killed. That would be embarrassing. Let's fall over there. I stuffed up the cram cannons. If you're going to make a broadsiding cram airship, it's actually best that it doesn't move too fast, because it's, like, I've said this before, it stuffs up the cram's velocity in a way that is not good. Also, this is going to be an absolute slaughter, I think. Kablooey. And boom, kablooey. Wark-Wark. Okay, Wark-Wark's just being mean. She's just flying over the top of things. Yep, okay, so this was a lovely warm-up for her. See what I mean? Those are very inaccurate crams, unfortunately. Yep, there goes another nuke. Right, so the Claymore, definitely not the hardest of the hard designs to use. Not sure why we're even doing this. Maybe I should have just stuck with the Godlies. They make the videos a lot shorter. But why would you want to see less of Wark-Wark going absolutely ham? That makes no sense. And actually, somebody said on the last episode is that the style of Onyx Watch ships actually kind of works against them, because something like the Crossbones is based on, like, you know, battleships, like Interworld, interwar World War II style battleship, whereas the Onyx Watchcraft tend to be, how do you say this? They're like 1800s, like kind of round ship weird things, like ironclads and stuff like that. And just that design choice kind of handicaps them a little bit. That's just mean. Whee! Also the fact that Onyx Watchships are nice big targets for Hesh. Really good for Wark-Wark. She is burning through her materials very quickly. I need to... That is one of the reasons I might convert it back into a ship. Might strap some less hungry engines on her. Convert it back into a ship and she just sits back at long range. Probably with railguns or different guns or something. And then just keep spawning nukes. That would probably do the trick. In fact, might do that. But she has won this fight, pretty much. How much damage did that do? Yep, 2 damage. Alright, so this was the aperitif. And that Hesh shell just deleted a paddle like it wasn't... Like it never existed in the first place. And there you go. Beautiful. Well, I don't think anyone was expecting the Claymore to win that one. But if you were disappointed just now, probably. Alright, so Claymore, that was gonna... Clydesdales. So it's gonna be 4 of these fellas. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if the Clydesdale got updated. Right, so there is that. Clydesdale. Let me just double check my math. That is around 600,000 something, so that should do the trick. Spawn and Wark-Wark. She really just needs more material storage. And perhaps not so many custom jets. And she needs to not miss so much. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a particularly hard fight either, just considering what these things are like. Maybe I should have skipped the hard stuff. Maybe I should have. Oh well. I also should have done hard then godly. Like, hang on, let's check here. Claymore, Clydesdale. Okay, we can still do that. Let's do that. Hard first, then godly. There's one nuke going off. And also, yeah, like in part of the when I optimize the nukes, I'm probably going to make them drill nukes just while I'm at it. That was a lot of block confetti. I think the Hesh did rude things. And there was a nuke. Sorry for zooming in so far. Whoa! Friendly fire there, mate. I also should really spawn in the Wark-Wark on an enemy team. Just so like things despawn properly, because that's not despawning right. Man. Once again. Wook-Wooks. Oh, so, yeah, whoever suggested I call the nukes Wook-Wooks, you are a genius, and I'm gonna do that, probably. Is that one AI dead? No, it isn't. Soon going to be. Probably. Yeah, I wish crabs weren't so drastically affected by like the velocity of the craft they were on, because no other weapon type is, and it really means you can't like have crabs on fast vehicles, because the moment the vehicle is moving in the opposite direction the cram shell is being fired, it just gets really inaccurate. Also, I should just make these pure time frag. Or not. Hold on, let's see here. Well, about 1.2 million kinetic damage has been done, so it's not like... Okay, yeah, it's really not like the other weapons are doing nothing. Never mind, that cram actually... I should eat my words. I think I might just eat my words. How do you do material-wise? Better than the last time. Right, so I don't think anyone was expecting the Clydesdales to win either. Horse versus Wark-Wark. Not a fight that's going to go well for the horse. Just peaceful watching of things dying horribly. Please do not shoot. Wow. Oh my god, that guy almost got blown in half. It did get blown in half. As soon as the smoke clears. Yeah, whoop, just hanging on by a thread. Alright, so Wark-Wark doing just fine here. Yep. And everyone's dead. Alright, so I'm gonna be a smart person and spawn her in on... Probably Great Talons would be fitting fleet colors. Whoops. Alright, so let's go... Great Talons, load her in, so she despawns properly. Clydesdale, Brandistock. Again, this isn't gonna... 1, 2... I'm gonna spawn in 4 of them, because I'm feeling cocky here. That's actually 1,000,000 materials worth. That might be a bit much. How many did I just spawn in? I just spawned in... Yeah, I'm pretty sure she can take him. What are they mostly armed with? It's mostly cram. Oh dear. It's trying to launch torpedoes. Although, Wark-Wark has gotten hit, I guess? Oh boy, and torpedo. Friendly fire. Oh my god. We're bamboozling them into torpedoing themselves. See? That's another reason why I wanted to... I know people, like, some people were mildly disappointed that Wark-Wark didn't stay a ship. But also... Best way to not get hit by torpedoes is don't be in the friggin' water. And I really do need to adjust the behavior so that so it doesn't fly directly over the top of things and expose her squishy underbelly. That was a bit of an oversight. And yep, I did over there, as you do. Wasn't even worried. Yeah, so I think diff rods are not nearly as affected as crams are by the vehicle's velocity. So it's yet another reason to use diff and not cram, just because it's way more compact. Honestly, I think with a lot of vehicles, you could replace their cram cannons with diff guns, and they would probably be a lot more effective and probably cheaper. Let's see where this cram shell goes. Well, it's gonna miss. I think part of the reason that the crams are missing a lot is because the nukes are bouncing the target around a lot. Oh dear. Whee! How is Wark-Wark doing material-wise? Doing okay? Wow, I can't see it as well. Oh, these torpedoes were... Wow! Friendly fire, lads. Jeez. Not only was this, I think maybe the Brandistocks are trying to turn traitor in order to, like, I don't know, to try and appease Wark-Wark, but it's not going to work. Whee! Da-da-da-da-da-da. That might be AI dead. No, it isn't. Whee! I just love watching her work. Whistle while you work. Wark-Wark is on a shirt. Or not. Probably not. Right. I should also mention that I believe... Who's next after that? White Flayers. I think the White Flayers are going to... really make Wark-Wark's life miserable. I think that's the point where we're going to have to take a break again and re-evaluate. And... nukes. Honestly, this has become just, you know, a nuclear screensaver. You just get to watch nukes bounce things around. Because the White Flayers actually have pretty decent close-in weapon defense, so nukes on a lot of their craft don't work very well. They also have packs, so hit-scan weapons. Oh, that's just rude. It is interesting how the nukes consistently hit the same spot. That definitely makes them more useful. It's just... I think people have told me that basically these little nuke suicide vehicles are like huge missiles, but better in pretty much every single way. I think actually, assuming you're not an idiot like me and put 4 nuclear warheads on the damn thing, they're cheaper as well, so... The moment we change the nukes, which I'm not going to do until Wark-Wark loses a fight, we're gonna... Hold on. Is the game paused? I think the game is paused. I hope the game is paused. Damn it! It wasn't paused. Now it's paused. There we go. Alright, so what did we just do? We just did the Brandistock. Parapet. Alright, this is the bit where having a ship would be a really bad idea, because the Parapet is like all Onyx Watch thrustercraft in that it's a kind of dedicated ship killer. Flies over the top of you and shoots you down, so unless your ship moves really fast, you're gonna have problems. And the max speed is 55 meters per second, so we'll see how well she stacks up against Wark-Wark. Wark-Wark is certainly gonna win. I don't think she would have won if she was a ship. Or maybe she would have. These are very expensive. Kablooey. And... Kablooey. Uh-oh. She's flying straight over the top. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so... I might have to eat my words just a smidge. Because, you know what? Just straight up headbutting the enemy airship is one way to do it. Deacon's Christmas, guys. Huh. That was an unnecessary flex, saying, I'm bigger than you, I'm higher on the food chain, get in my belly! Ridiculous. Wark-Wark, you're ridiculous. And now you're going on a pleasure cruise over there. Did that do anything? I don't think it did. That's going to miss horribly. Should really make those diff rods like timed frag or something. Here's a nuclear weapon. Here's a nuclear weapon. Aha! You have less than what you had before. For here's a nuclear weapon, for here's a nuclear weapon, for here's a nuclear weapon. And so say all of us. Well then, I was not well, maybe I should have anticipated Wark-Wark, essentially doing a, oh no, what do I watch? Alright, both at once. Nuclear drive-by, Wark-Wark drive-by. Whee! And... splat. Imagine if there was a EMP nuke that people could use, and how absolutely terrifying that would be. Well then. Not gonna lie, I actually thought the Parapets were gonna be more of a problem than that. I guess, well, this is why flying faster and higher than the other guy is generally quite an advantage. How much, wow. These fights are getting faster, as it turns out. Right, use the debris. The debris to check if the game is paused. So, there's that. And now the Halberd. Dedicated anti-airship. That actually has a pretty scary gun on it, so I think Wark-Wark is gonna take some damage today. Finally. I can't believe she friggin' rammed a Parapet. And just... carried on. Yeah, the Halberd is a dedicated airship killer, so... let's see how Wark-Wark does. She did lose some blocks hither and thither, I think. Uh-oh. Whoopsie daisy. Wait, does she have, like, diff flak? I think she might. You need to not do what you're doing. I'm not sure why. You know what Wark-Wark is doing? Did she just drop torpedoes directly on something? She's actually, by accident, she is doing what the Pyre does, which is really annoying. Which is like, get close, act as a distraction for the nukes. Whee! Huh. There is method in her madness. It's just sometimes it's a gamble that sometimes pays off. Wow. How is that gun still firing? Oh, never mind. Okay, no, it is still firing. Wow, the Halberds are actually for what they're up against, I'd say they're doing pretty well. Is that a railgun? It isn't. Ah! Help! Hold on. I need to go back. Back to the future, Marty. No. Alright, now I'm starting to remember again why I spawned Wark-Wark on my team, is because it was easier to just hit tab and snap back to her. And boom. Please don't waste your... Damn it. Alright then. More nukes for Wark-Wark. Yeah, again. Wark-Wark actually does better against... actually, it's to be expected for anything armed with nukes. She does better against single big targets rather than a whole bunch of smaller ones. Makes sense, and yeah, 2 damaged. Alright, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, beautiful cover goal. Oh, poles, lots of poles. I feel slightly vindicated, but also not really. Okay, Wark-Wark versus Halberd. Like I said, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, the Palisade. This is where things could get bad for Wark-Wark, because the moment her decoy gets shot off, she's gonna be at the mercy of that huge missile. Well, not huge missile barrage, large missile barrage. There we go. This is why I wanted to include hard vehicles in this combat testing. How does she look in Great Talon colors? Pretty good, actually. Let's see here. Wow. Have some hash. She is gonna... Actually, never mind. Maybe she's gonna put a dent in a lot of those. I think that a lot of those missiles are, however, going to be a problem. See, one of the advantages, actually, of that decoy is that it does... Wow, never mind. Wow, that was very well done. Huh. Honestly thought Wark-Wark would have more trouble with the Palisade. I am in a weird mix of overestimating and underestimating Wark-Wark right now. I'm learning that I friggin' love nuclear weapons. The problem with using nukes, especially nukes like this, which are not optimized properly, is that in a campaign or tournament setting where you might be low on budget, they could be a little bit bad, although drill nukes would definitely be more efficient because they wouldn't explode on the exterior of craft. Alright, so this nuke has decided that, let's just appreciate Wook-Wook. And 2 damaged. Wow. Gutted. Alright, yep, so Palisades, no chance at all. It is really fun. Also, for the people, like, who were slightly disappointed I went, like, too meta too soon, I was just doing ideas I thought would be kind of fun, and also, efficiency. I'm gonna have to be spending a lot of time on Wark-Wark in the future to beat later factions, so trolling the early ones, this is my early Christmas present to myself, if nothing else. Right, let's see here, check the waves, pause, Wark-Wark spawn in, Palisade done, Jormangands, The Jormungand is actually, like, I love the Jormungand. I love the old one, and I love the new one. I don't think it's gonna do super well here, because... Let's see, is this gonna hit anything? No, it isn't. Alrighty ho then. Let's see, do you have sufficient close-in defense to deal with the nukes? You do not. Ah, Wark-Wark is doing her crazy thing where she gets too close again, though. That's awkward. Can we trick these guys into friendly fire again? Because that'll be funny. Oh, yep, there goes a whole turret. Oh, there goes 2 turrets. 3, I think, actually. Hello. And there goes a paddle wheel. Man, like, drill nukes would be a lot worse. Hey, at least I didn't go for the drill nukes first. Honestly, because I was, A, feeling lazy, and B, forgot. Like, both at the same time. That is block confetti. Deacon's Christmas. Whee! Have another nuclear weapon. Oh, didn't go in the hole. Come on, guys, get in the hole. And 2 damaged. Our final present to you is to make you fly. And over here... Yeah, this is not a strategy that would work. I think on the hardest difficulty of playing NATO, this style of ship would do very well. Just because you have so much resources that just endlessly spawning nukes. Why are you going over there, dumbass? Oh, I think I need to tweak the target prioritization of this a little bit, I feel. Because I think they go for things that are low altitude, which is not smart. Wee kablooey. I should get, once we're out of, whatchamacallit, once we're out of alpha test, which we will once this update goes stable, we should really install some of the mods again. I've had to delete the render distance mod, unfortunately. Like, remove it from my system, at the very least, because it wasn't playing well with this update. And it was, like, it just wasn't working at all. So, yeah, we're gonna hopefully reinstall some fun mods, and it'll be really good. I think the crams are doing better against the Onyx Watch, and because the Onyx Watch are big and slow, and they're nice cram targets. Me likey. Me likey, me likey, me likey. Beautiful. Jormungand, Wark-Wark versus World Serpent. No surprise, the thing with nuclear weapons wins. Honestly, like, if Wark-Wark didn't have the nuke spawners, she probably wouldn't be nearly as formidable. She'd also be considerably cheaper, because minus the repair tentacles and then spawning in the nuke friends, and that kind of thing. So I don't know, maybe she'd do just fine. Like, feel free to follow along at home, by the way. Make your own Wark-Wark. Make the Bulwark more Bulwarky, more formidable. And I do have a rule that each version of Wark-Wark needs to be able to beat the old one, so what do we got here? Anvil. 2 of them. I think this one, I think the Anvil had a complete redesign the other day. Let's just see here. Yep, she did. Oh no, she didn't. She's got mortars. That's another reason not to have a ship. Because mortar... Wow, Wark-Wark got hit. A lot. Oh dear, you poor fool. Straight for the paddle wheels. Oh, please push them together. Oh, those penetrated deep. Deacon's Christmas. Oh, right. Hey, look at that! Someone lost a turret. Hey, Wark-Wark. 10% health. Looks like that isn't armored enough. Oh, my hubris. Hey! Hey, maybe we're not going to do so well after all. Maybe driving... Like, again, driving too close to cram targets. Perhaps not the smartest idea. And that's why we have nukes as well. Uh-oh. That was close. Ouch. Whee! I think Wark-Wark... Oh, wow, that was a cram shot, wasn't it? What did that cram... Oh, yeah, wow. Oh, right! I remember now, the Anvils has a... Well, this version of it, at least, has a lambs that is non-functional. So, I think the Anvil possibly would have won if the lambs was working. Lots of crams, lots of... Oh wow, those mortars are actually getting kind of close. But can you stop nuking my nukes? Oh no, I think the Anvils might actually win. Because Wark-Wark is being very silly and driving too close. Although it depends if that happens. The Anvil actually has some pretty decent crams on her. Oh boy. Although she's once again doing the... Yeah, wow, yeah, getting too close. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Oh my god, she got hit by the mortars. Oh, this is embarrassing. See? This is why it's good to test against hard designs as well as just godlies. There goes another turret. She's also... No, she is still spawning in nukes. Well then, I need to adjust, because against, yeah, the Stronghold is going to eat Wark-Wark alive, if this is anything to go by. Like, the whole point of Wark-Wark is to be a rushdown craft, but she's not very good at it because she doesn't turn fast enough. She needs to get to a range and stay there. Honestly, the broadside everything, like all the options you have for broadside from the depths, I don't think any of them are particularly good. None of them are especially what I want. But there goes one anvil. And here goes another anvil. That nuke actually didn't do much. Wark-Wark is still flying, which is impressive to say the least. Let's see how she's doing. The good news about getting your turrets blown off is that it does make you a lot lighter. Wow, Wark-Wark is just kind of fumbling her way through this one. I'm not sure she can take on an Eyrie. No, she'll definitely be able to take on an Eyrie because, again, the nukes make everything easier. I should try... The next time I try this with a neater craft, I should refrain from using nukes, because, honestly, that turns everything into not a one-on-one anymore. And Wark-Wark is running out of materials. Whee! Ah! Oh boy. I've tried to make Wark-Wark more bouncy and evasive, but for some reason the breadboard I like to use wasn't working on her at all. That's just rude. How embarrassing to have your nukes stopped by Crabgat. She's gonna run out of materials. She's gonna run out of materials, and the Anvil is technically going to win. That's gonna be very embarrassing. Well, it'll be an excuse to upgrade her, that's for sure. Yep, she's lost. Wait, what? No, she did. Wow. With like just a few hundred materials left, she managed to drop it and get it to 2 damaged. But as of right now, low materials, she's going to respawn as well. I think we can call that... I don't know. What do you think, folks? Is that a win or is that a draw? That was very close, and Wark-Wark was definitely showing that I set her up to drive kind of like an idiot, so Yeah, I should have her orbit at like a nice, consistent 1,000 meters. Because, yeah, this, we're gonna need some new condiments, because this week's sauce ain't cutting it. Shocking. Right, so I believe... Yeah, the Anvil was the last hardship, and like, the Wark-Wark, depending... That was a draw. That was a win, that was probably a draw, I'd say, because everyone despawned. Now we get to the fun stuff, the Iron Cordon. It'll be roughly 2 of them, I feel, will do the trick. The Iron Cordon, weirdly enough, despite being a godly, is not particularly scary. She does have a decent lambs on her, but at the same time, the nukes don't care about lambs, so, you know, it also depends on whether Wark-Wark decides to drive like nuts. Let's see here. Yep, nope, this is going to be easy peasy lemon squeeze. The Iron Cordon also doesn't have anything in the way of, what do you call it? It doesn't have anything in the way of, it doesn't have anything in the way of, like, close-in defense. Not really, at least. And it's got those little frag guns on the side, but, they don't do much. And those diff rods do a lot. Oh, that got right in there. Oh boy, yeah, the Iron Cordon. I'm more scared of the Anvil than the Iron Cordon, apparently. Who would have thought? Yeah, this was a savage ass beating. Wark-Wark just lost 1% health. I kind of thought the lambs would be more of a problem. I guess not. And here comes the nuke. Here comes the nuke. It's gonna go kasploosh. Imagine if nukes set fire to things, although, honestly, that would make sense. I didn't even see the other one. What happened there? Whee! Yep. That was a nice, big, dirty Hesh shell, wasn't it? Nice and dirty. And diff rods. Miss. Yeah, amazing that, like, I think the Anvil is more... Wait a minute, how much was the Anvil again? Yeah, that was, like, that outweighed the, Wark-Wark, like, twice as much. There's, like, that was, like, 200,000 materials more. And the Iron Cordons, I have to remember, 2 of them is slightly less cheap than the Wark-Wark, so... Be damn embarrassing if Wark-Wark lost to this. Oh, that got right in there. Right, so that big spaced armor is great, against the first nuke, but if the second nuke strolls right into the hole that the first nuke made, less good. Look at Wark-Wark doing Wark-Wark things. And stop. Okay, good. These nukes are sensible. They're going for the next thing. Please don't get confused. Incidentally, if you wonder why my nuclear weapons drive like crazy, it's so they're harder to hit. Although the Anvil was managing to snipe them out of the air with frickin' cram cannons. Frickin' sharks with frickin' laser beams tied to them. Also like the new UI, it feels less necessary to turn the UI off. It's much cleaner. I like it. Kablooey. How does Wark-Wark do for materials? Not great. Not great at all. Honestly, I could have just taken the Bulwark, put the nuke spawners on her and called it a day. That probably would have done the trick. Okay then, so first godly craft today got creamed. And now the Javelin. This could be a problem. I am going to spawn in 2 of them because I have confidence in Wark-Wark. She might actually be able to outrun the huge missiles on this thing. If you've never met the Javelin, well, say hello. The Javelin has huge missiles. Let's see what this does. Will Wark-Wark be able to deal with all this? Alright, that's a lot of them missed. And then a lot of them didn't. I've put that in a very bad place. Because on approach... Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Did that do anything? No. Oh. Oh, it took out the ammo compartment. Alright, now it's just the nuke. The nukes are the only things that can really do anything. The nukes and the lasers. Which, ironically, might just make this, easier for Wark-Wark. That was a deliberate choice to leave the ammo compartment basically as it was. Yeah, I thought it would be funny. And, to be fair, it has been funny. It was funny right up until that happened. Well then, my hubris. I do like how, even though Wark-Wark is winning these, we are seeing very, very clear weaknesses from her. Like, we are seeing, like, how she definitely needs improvement a lot. She got hit. How dare you? She's actually out of the fuel range of these large missiles, so there's something to be said there. What we could say is, phew! Alright, nukes? Nukes! Wark-Wark. Nuke. Wook. How is you doing? She might run out of materials anyway, because she got a lot of materials blown up. Interesting. Yeah, I think she stopped firing everything else. I think. I'm not sure. Is there any block confetti coming off this? Those lasers aren't doing anything. I think the laser compartment got damaged. This thing is basically sinking, though. Yeah, and Wark-Wark just keeps getting hit. That's embarrassing. I almost hope she loses, because I'm just itching to upgrade her now. I'm just itching to make her better. Yeah, I really should have put that, like, on her underside. Because this right here is, kind of working, but not working nearly well. You are going to drive over the top of this, you fool. Yeah, she's completely out of, ammunition. Which is very awkward. Hold on, I think... Where are her laser bits? Hello? Her laser bits are kind of untouched, really, so... Not sure what's going on there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wow, the Javelins are taking a lot of nukes to the face. Yeah, Wark-Wark, yeah, she is gonna run out of materials by the looks of it. We spiral down. Never mind, health below, like, too low health. And, never mind, she's actually won. Less close than against the Anvils. Wait, no, oh, no, this Javelin isn't dead yet. Uh-oh. It's going to be very soon, though. You got 13,000 materials to go. I think I have a problem. I have a consistent problem with making things that burn too many materials too fast. It's a large part of that is the nukes and the fact that they're like maybe 4 times more expensive than they need to be for no additional gains. Yeah, she's not dead yet. Oh wait, no, she actually got some materials back because From the Depths. That's how From the Depths works. We 2 damage. Okay, yeah. Wark-Wark won, but she got hit with one last huge missile just for giggles. Phew, okay, that was close. See, we're getting to the limits of what this particular incarnation of Wark-Wark is good. This is why I skipped ahead to Metacraft. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if yep, and there she goes. Well, no, she almost flopped into the drink, but salvaged some material. So this is why I skipped ahead to Metacraft, because I knew this would not be easy. I could not get too cocky. I have been getting cocky a lot, but can't afford to get too cocky. It's bad for you. Alright, now, yay, it's the Bulwark! Now Wark-Wark can fight her old self. I actually have been... The Bulwark, by the way, is pretty much the only thing I've been testing the Wark-Wark against, which is why I'm getting surprised occasionally with how she do. So, I've never tested her against 2 Bulwarks at once, though, so this should be funny. So it's 2 of them just so we can be sure. Like, yeah, I don't know. I like giving the enemy an advantage, even though that might be silly. Also, these guys are firing torpedoes at a thing. Whee! Oh, please don't. Oh, yeah. Right. Right, you're doing that thing again, Wark-Wark, and I wish you'd stop. Okay, that was really stupid. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Really stupid what happened there. The problem is that I was testing her against things one-on-one. So she's not actually flying over her target. She's flying over the next target. So no. How embarrassing. 2 Bulwarks can kill her. But that does... Yeah, too low. She's lost. One-on-one she does do fine. So again... gonna take a little bit of a break between this episode and the next one. I just wanted to play with Wark-Wark a little bit more. But yeah, let me know. Like I am going to support her one-on-one, but like just 1 Bulwark doesn't seem enough. I do want her to be like beating stuff like material equivalent wise, which is why we didn't just spawn 1 flying squirrel. Yeah. That'll be a pretty simple fix. It would just be a tweak to the the broadside settings. Okay then. Yeah, nah, she's dead. All right, let's try that again with just 1 Bulwark. It can be tricky. It can be tricky-dicky to decide whether to go for 1 or 2. Why did I make her drive so stupidly? That was stupid. All right, against 1, this doesn't feel good because 1v1, Wark-Wark is, I don't know, bigger and uglier and she can fly, so that feels really mean. But you see, she doesn't fly directly over the top of it, generally. Although she actually is going to do that. That's really annoying. She is in fact going to fly directly over the top of it. Why did I do this? I know how this happened. Why am I like this? That's really dumb. That's really dumb, Wark-Wark. That's really dumb, BorderWise. Why have you done this? That's really dumb. That's really stupid. There is a fine line between having a circle at a distance thing that, still like too far away and too close and doesn't turn its arse towards the enemy, because I don't want that either. Wark-Wark. Wark-Wark, you're disappointing me, and you are not actually the most disappointing thing. I'm disappointed mostly in myself. Can you not nuke my nukes and make it so my nukes don't nuke? That's so rude. Interesting what we are doing here. See, how fast are you burning through materials? Pretty fast. Mostly because of the nukes. Sploosh. Don't shoot my nuclear weapons. That's bad. Whee! And have a torpedo. Never mind, do not have a torpedo. Oh no, have those torpedoes. Sorry, I got confused. Alright, 1v1 absolute curb stomp. Would be a little bit awkward if it wasn't. And kablooey, just to be sure. Alright then, now we get onto the things which are actually properly scary. So here's the Trebuchet. I don't know. Two of these guys is actually going to be too much, because that'll be like a 400,000 material advantage. So I am going to go 1v1 and just 1v1 with the Trebuchet, because the Trebuchet is also genuinely scary, and unlike this mess, is an optimized slug thrower, so let's see how that do. But also, I think the diff rods might immediately kill her. Or not. Nope, diff rods did not immediately kill her. Whee! Nukes definitely will, though. Wow, I have really got to tweak those broadside settings. She's actually, like, getting in way too close, more than what I actually want. Yep, and... alright, so no, this was an ass-kicking. Maybe I will do 2v1 just to see what happens. Should I do that? The whole point is to have fun. The whole point is to have fun. And yep, there she goes. Yeah, that was too easy. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens with 2 Trebuchets. Yep. 2 Trebuchets. Not even gonna wait for the dust to settle. I'm gonna see what happens. There we go. 2 Trebuchets. What's the worst that could happen? I really hope we pop one of them immediately. Okay, never mind. I mean, oh, yep, okay, good. We did basically pop one of them immediately. Wark-Wark is taking some damage, though. I guess just HE shells ain't great against the Bulwark. Or Wark-Wark, really. Please don't be too distracted. Alright, you are doing that thing where you drive too close again, though. We don't like that. Yep, there goes one turret. Interesting lesson here is that the... Why the hell do I keep making things which are vulnerable to cram cannons? Right, wow. Alright, so... Wark-Wark has been redeemed a little bit. 2 Trebuchets, apparently, are easy peasy lemon squeezy. Are there any more nukes coming in? Nope, I guess not. And boop. And also boop. Woo, yes. AI dead. Okay, beautiful. Well, 2 Trebuchets is apparently easier than 2 Anvils. Deacon's Christmas. Oh yes, you must explode. Okay, then debris is how we know. Alright, I guess the Eyrie, this is going to be interesting. I think we are going to win, but, and this is a big stinky but, I don't know how well we will win, because, again, the Eyrie is kind of the reason I skipped straight ahead to make it an airship, because the Eyrie laughs in maniacal doom laughter against anything on the surface. By the way, I stupidly did not put diff seawers on here, and I have room for it. So... that's on me. I was dumb. I was dumb as hell. Alright, so... cram volleys did what they did best and missed. And there's one nuke down. We might not win this. Yeah, no, both the nukes have been disabled. And Wark-Wark is... Wark-Wark... okay, never mind. Wark-Wark just got the lead back. Hello. Wow, the Eyrie's falling. Wow. Hell yeah. Dare I spawn in... I'm not going to spawn in 2 Eyries. I know how that will go. Why did it do that? How did the Eyrie get dropped so fast? Also, I need to modify... these little fellas so they can hit underwater targets, because we simply must be able to kill submarines with nukes. That's important. Yeah, I'm going to not spawn in 2 Eyries because that is a pretty satisfying ass-kicking. It's amazing, actually, that the Eyrie died so quickly. Well done, Wark-Wark. Alright, Right, I'm going to... with the Stronghold. The Stronghold has been updated. It has proper Doomgrams now. And, yeah, so we're going to try 1v1. And we are allowed to spawn in 2 Wark-Warks for this one, because the Stronghold is more than twice as expensive as Wark-Wark. And, opening volley is hopefully going to miss. Yep, it's going to miss. I didn't check to see... Right, so first diff volley didn't do great either. Alright, so... oh boy, she might not win. She might not win. Uh-oh. Hello. Alright, Wark-Wark lost 2% health. Stronghold lost 5% health. Please don't fly directly over the top of the Stronghold. That's bad. Yeah, nope, she's rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Please don't doom cram me in the underside. I would hate that. Uh-oh, she's gonna doom cram me in the underside. Yep! Okay, yep. We deserve that. Wait, what? That did not instantly kill us. How did that not instantly kill us? It did, however... Alright, so here's to redundant AIs. All of the AIs on the Wark-Wark can control movement. So now we just have to keep our distance and just nuke things from afar. She's gonna run out of materials. So, that's not gonna work well. I think she also has taken out all the anti-air on one side. Oh yeah, right in the hull. There you go. Right, so big problems with just burning through materials too quickly. Are these things going to hit? They are going to miss. Thank goodness. Please don't drive too close. Alright, I need to set up behaviors where the Wark-Wark will try and close in on things smaller than it. But we'll run away from things bigger than it. Because I think that'll be sensible. No, we cannot afford to lose any nukes. Yeah, the Wark-Wark's gonna lose this one. 1v1, too greedy. Yeah. She's gonna run out of materials. She's going to run out of materials. Unless some miracle happens here. That is awkward for us. Yeah, down she goes. Let's see here. 2 damaged. And yeah, she's out of money. Yeah, no, that was a pretty, the Stronghold did good there. Now, I must remind myself not to be disappointed, because Wark-Wark is, less than half the cost of the Stronghold, so we are allowed to run this back and have a 2v1 for the, with the Wark-Wark for a change. So, I'm going to spawn in Wark-Wark over here. I'm going to move... how many? I'm going to move 700 meters over here. And then load in another Wark-Wark. And then 350 meters over there. 350 is where I'll spawn the Stronghold. So we are starting with flanking her. And I really hope these 2 idiots don't collide with each other. Because if they do, I'll be sad. Very sad. Right. Good start. Crams on the Stronghold have missed. And there's not 1 but 2 nukes. Did the Stronghold lose its huge missiles? No, yes it did. Ah, interesting. Alright, and Wark-Wark is being sensible and not colliding with each other. We do like that. Yes, flank, flank, flank. Flank, you beautiful cheesy bastard. With your delicious cheese. And nuke, nuke, crammed. Doom crammed, though, is a problem. Whee! Aha! Nothing quite like a delicious flank on your stronghold. Yeah, by the way, can't emphasize enough, 2 Wark-Warks together, still cheaper than 1 stronghold. If you 2 idiots collide with each other now, I swear, I will commit Sudoku. One of the Wark-Warks is rolling. And that was a... Oh, if you're not going to collide. In fact, you're going to repair each other. I never even considered that. Whee! Yeah, the Stronghold's not doing great. Wark-Warks are doing acceptable. Well, that sucks for you. You just lost... Wow, there was a bunch of stuff back here. There was a bunch of delicious stuff. One of the Wark-Warks just fell into the ocean, so that's not good. Oh dear, it has now become a 1v1. And now the Wark-Wark is... Yep, okay, nope. I think the Stronghold might still win. She has a chance of winning. Although, really does depend. Really does depend on whether the Stronghold dies. If at least 1 Wark-Wark is up and flying, I'll call it a win for us. Whee! Oh, I just realized something. Okay, never mind. Yay! Okay, again, we've scraped through. Wark-Wark is surprising. She is, Yeah, wow, the Eyrie fight was the really surprising thing here. Stronghold, let's be honest, definitely could do better. I definitely could, change Wark-Wark to be... I don't know what the hell happened with the breadboard. I tried to put, like, my standard bouncy bread on her, and it just failed. I don't know what's wrong with it, and it's worked before. So I need to do some more baking, clearly. Delicious baking. And yeah, but Wark-Wark has triumphed. She's beaten all the hard and godly Onyx Watchcraft. Give or take. Like, I'm not happy about the Bulwark fight, because, like, 2 Bulwarks should not be able to take on something like this. That's my bad. The behavior is bad. The behavior is bad against crams, but also good for her crams, kind of. So, yeah, it's not quite upgrade time yet, but I do want to hear from you lot whether it's time to upgrade Wark-Wark, or we can move on. Did this count as, like, proper wins? It's fuzzy, you know? It's not always... Damn it. It's not always, like, that easy to say, yep, we won that one easy peasy, because, like, she can't beat the Bulwark material equivalent, although the Bulwark is awkwardly priced, ironically. So yeah, 1v1, yes, 2v2, 2v1, no. So yeah, let me know what you think. Is it time to move on to who's next? The White Flayers, or does Wark-Wark need some upgrades and need to do better against the craft she lost against today? Let me know what you think. And thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon, or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps. And there's fun perks in it for you, like, at the lowest tier, access to the Patreon Discord, where you can hang out with me and other cool people, and we have ideas like this whole series. Like, seriously, this is super fun, and if it wasn't for... Damn it, I forget the exact username. Well, when I say cool people, I mean, like, the patrons in there, not necessarily me. I have a bad memory for names. Skrull, I think it was. Thank you, Skrull. And check out my other channels, BorderRR, BorderArt. Check out my Twitch. I stream quite often, 5 days a week. You're missing out if you're not coming to any of them. And yeah, I will see you next time in Bulwark versus the World in From the Depths. Farewell!